Reasonable Doubt stars Dominic Cooper as this hotshot lawyer. We know he's a hotshot lawyer because in this opening court scene that we see, his partner tells him that you're the best, you've never lost a case. So you know he's a hotshot lawyer, and probably things aren't going to go his way the rest of the movie. Then one night when he's out partying and he's driving home, which he shouldn't be doing because he was drinking, he hits somebody and he doesn't know what to do. So he leaves the body in the street, phones in a call and flees the scene. Then he discovers that somebody else has been picked up and charged with the murder of the person that he hit. And that person is Samuel L. Jackson. Now he's a crisis of conscience. He has to prosecute Samuel L. Jackson's character even though he knows that he was the person that did the hit and run. So far so good. I'm kind of interested in what's happening, and that's kind of the crux of the movie. But this thing could have been retitled Generic Thriller, the movie, because everything that happens in this movie is something that you've probably seen before. Every time it's about to take a good turn in storytelling, it just doesn't. It makes the obvious choice, it makes the generic choice, and you can see what's coming a mile away, and that is terrible. As things transpire, it's not as clean cut as you expect. The movie isn't a whole will he won't he court case. That gets resolved pretty quickly within the first 25 minutes of the movie, and then it takes a turn where you're like, okay. And it's a twist I don't want to spoil for you, but once he seems to put all this information together, which comes together in the way that TV movies do rather easily, he goes to a scene, he finds a cigarette butt, and that's all the proof he needs. He knows exactly what's happened. Starts piecing all these things together, and yeah, it's atypical thriller making, movie making that just doesn't really add much to the genre. Samuel L. Jackson is excellent as always. Dominic Cooper is the kind of stoic hero who has to do these crazy things to get his situation dealt with. It's nothing spectacular. People make choices and decisions that you just can't fathom. At one moment, Dominic Cooper is in jail and he breaks out by headbutting a police officer, and then the next minute you see he is leaving the jail. No, how did he get by all the doors, all the people within the jail? He just pretty much walks out, and you're left scratching your head going, that's not really very plausible, is it? And the movie is full of moments like that. Moments that just don't feel as if it could possibly have happened as easily as what it does. It's full of all these typical scenes as well where Dominic Cooper needs information. He's going to go to the police station where he knows a detective has this information and get it out of her office without her knowing. So he watches her leave, he breaks in to get it, and wouldn't you believe it, she's forgot something and going to have to go back to the office. And it's kind of poor tension like that the movie builds. Overall, I made it through all of Reasonable Doubt just. It was a hard slog, and it wasn't a movie that I'm ever going to revisit or after this even think about again. I would give it 2 out of 5. I had some nice photography. Samuel L. Jackson is always great. Yet again, he does the best acting job in the movie. The plot twists are ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Some of the dialogue is hokey, and the jumps in logic just don't make sense. I wouldn't suggest Reasonable Doubt. I wouldn't even say, like, maybe if you're curious, check it out. Just don't bother. You know, if you have seen it, let me know in the comment box below what you thought of Reasonable Doubt, and I will see you next time on Man vs. Film.